strong mental.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
RJ, this good. Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Julius Randle is out there with Gobert, and it's McDaniels at the 3. Curry with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Randle outside. Over in the corner, Conley. McDaniels gets a wide-open look. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Gobert, the pass to Conley. And here is McDaniel. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Ball's knocked loose. And it's Golden State's ball. Here's Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here's McDaniels. Left side, Edwards. No good from outside. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I did get a chance to catch up with the Warriors head coach. Now, we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing, so we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
That free throw, no good. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Good on the second free throw. Curry with it. Pass to Moody. Green in the high post. Now here's Curry. 6 to shoot. Over Conley. Here's Butler. And no good that time. Randle with some nice D. Edwards passes to McDaniels, and he uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Inside, it's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Edwards. Outside for Randall. Gobert with a screen on Butler. Randall dishes to Gobert. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Gobert. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. The Warriors pull it in. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here is Butler. Over by Conley. The 9-foot shot. It's good.
Well, you love any possession that ends in the paint, especially if the ball is in the hands of Jimmy Butler.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Edwards kicks to Randall. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. To the inside. Here's Butler over Gobert. Butler, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Podziemski. In the corner, Moody with it. Back to Podziemski. Here's Green. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Draymond Green with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Butler passes to Moody. Shoots over McDaniel. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Back to Randall from outside the arc. Doesn't go for him. Golden State's drawn 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Butler. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that ties it up.
And this kind of shot defines who Butler is. Just a bulldog who embraces finishing against the tight cover.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. For 3, Edwards. And they get it back. Conley kicks to Edwards. Second shot opportunity. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. Pass to Moody. Launches a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Conley, guarded by Curry, and finished off by Gobert.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Moody. McDaniels defending. Conley against Curry. Over Conley. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. Randle outside. Now here's McDaniels. Defended by Moody. Here's Randle. Yep, that one goes in there. Randle's got 6 points.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randle assertive and able to find the finish.
Curry finds Podziemski. Back to Curry. And such a nice move to make the basket work. He's got 5.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Conley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Podziemski on the wing. Edwards defending. Outside Butler. And he drops it in from the low post. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Back to Conley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
You can see the defenders try to play with a level of physicality against Mike Conley, but this guy's such a tough competitor. He'll get to the line.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Healed outside from deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now here's Conley. To the left wing. Here's Reed. Another miss by Minnesota.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
What's up?
Free throw drops for Hield.
For a guy with the shot mechanics of Buddy Hield, you'd love to see him get to the free throw line more, but it's really not his game. He is just a dead-eye three-point shooter.
Now here's Randle. 6 points for him. Clark outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Butler feeling it out a bit. The shot, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Randall against Butler. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 8 points.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Butler sets a screen for Hield. Payton outside. Pass to Butler. Over Randall. Releases. And the Warriors miss again. Timberwolves leading by 3. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now Payton defending. A 3 for DiVincenzo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Jackson Davis with it. Guarded by Reed. Here's Jackson Davis. Scoreless thus far. Hield kicks to Payton. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Stephen Curry's checked in for Butler. Minnesota also making some changes. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Edwards in for Clark. And he makes both free throws. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They lead by 4. Reed with a screen on Hield. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Payton. Here's DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Back to Curry. Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Julius Randle getting it done for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Warriors trail by 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Payton is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hield against Edwards. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. The Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Payton passes to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Curry. From deep. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
Here's Curry. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Curry deciding where to go with it. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Minnesota in the lead. DiVincenzo with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. DiVincenzo passes to Alexander Walker. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. For the three. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. And here is Hield. Outside Kuminga. Here's Curry with the 3. It's good from long range. Curry's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Warriors. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Reed with a screen on Hield. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
First free throw is good. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with. Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Joe Ingles is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a look here at David West. The Warriors could use a bit of his toughness right now.
West was such a tough competitor. I bet he could still give you 8 minutes if you asked him to.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Shots good by Alexander Walker. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Payton. Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Kuminga. They get a hand on it, and so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green comes in for Looney, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Minnesota. Conley now comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Podziemski. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Green inside the three-point line. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to Reed. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Down low. It's tipped. Gobert gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 5. Here's Podziemski. Payton outside. Now here's Green. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And it goes on Draymond Green. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hield's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And Edwards drops them both. Warriors trail by 4. Curry passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Green with a screen for Curry. Outside Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hield with a screen on Gobert. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 8. They get the rebound. And Gobert kicks to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Conley. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley for 3. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. Payton up top. Guarded by Reed. Payton with a screen on DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, from long range or from point-blank range, Steph Curry is a marksman.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shoot 2.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And you know with Curry, what impresses me most is his efficiency. That's not something we normally see in a high-volume jump shooter.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. The Timberwolves also changing it up. Randall comes in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pass to Randall. Gobert with a screen on Butler to the middle. And Gobert throws it down.
goodness, a little athleticism, a little extra on it, Mr. Gobert.
Podziemski with it. Nothing on the board. Moody with it. And here is Green. Bounce pass, Butler. Curry outside. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Has to Gobert. Tips it up. And Edwards is right there. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. He misses the free throw.
I don't think you can help but admire what Draymond Green brings to the floor on a night-by-night basis. This guy plays with a giant chip, and he wants his teammates to come with him.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Warriors. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Minnesota. He hits the second from the line. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Here's McDaniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
The first one falls. And McDaniels drops them both. The Warriors have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
This, to me, is how Butler hurts you. The athleticism, the strength, the body control, draws the whistle, still finishes the play.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
free throw drops for Butler. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Pass to Green. To the paint. They kick out to Hield. Connects from three-point range. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Randall against Butler. Back to Conley. Shoots over Podziemski. Conley's shot is off. The Warriors lead it. Up top, Podziemski. Over by Conley. Hield, the pass to Green. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels with the ball. Butler covering. That's tipped. The Warriors shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Gobert with the block. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. 11 points in the game. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Down low. Here's Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Conley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Randall. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
All too easy for Mr. Gobert in the painted area. Nicely done.
Pass to Green. Here's Butler. Now Podziemski. He has yet to score. Moody's shot is off. Hield against DiVincenzo. Randall surveying the D. Gobert the screen. Conley with the 3. A shot off that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Green with a screen on Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Moody. Three-pointer, Hield. By Conley with the rebound. Conley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels sets a screen for Conley. Gobert in the corner. Conley against Green. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here we go. It's Butler. There's 45 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Gobert double-teamed. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
If there is something that defines Julius Randle's game, it's the ability to score through contact. Give him the N1. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Butler. Over Randall. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 1. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert's out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point. Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Conley dishes to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And the 3-ball is good. McDaniels got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves. Here's the Warriors with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Podziemski. Back to Curry. Now Podziemski. 4 on the shot clock. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. A 3-pointer, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Butler against McDaniel. Has to Gobert. Buries it down low. And now a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Podziemski with it. Picked up by Edwards. To the inside. Curry is inside. He's defended by Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here. Julius Randle picks one up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
They throw good. Curry. Timberwolves leading by 3. Conley kicks to Gobert. Randall left side. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Outside Curry. A floater. Curry getting it done inside.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Conley into the lane. Good. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Curry finds Green. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Curry. Conley got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. The rebound by Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the 3rd quarter.
Anthony Edwards getting into that pull-up game. Nicely done.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Warriors trail by 7. Curry with it. He's got 29 points. Back to Pajemski. Butler against Randall. Butler gets a step, and he banks in the layup. Butler's got 13.
Explosive drive by Jimmy Butler. Defender draped all over him. Forget about it.
Conley, the pass to Randall. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Out to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's to Gobert. Inside. Here's Randall over Butler. Randall no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Trailing by 5. Here's Curry with the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And Conley drops them both. Warriors trail by 7. Now Podziemski. Still scoreless. On its way from Curry for 2. Open jump shot off the mark. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
He's off on the second. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Podziemski. It's not going to go for him. Curry against Conley. Pass to Randall. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Randall. Gobert's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota. Golden State's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Now Moody. McDaniel's defending. Moody the bounce pass. Curry outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Randall passes to Edwards. Over in the corner, Randall. It's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Gobert. Jackson Davis defending. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with a screen for Conley. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Sinks the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 now.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Curry on the move. And it's good, 2 points. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
There's a craftiness to Stephen Curry's game. He just freezes defenders, and that allows him to get by on the drive.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Jackson Davis. Four on the clock. Here's Curry, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
Edwards looking it over. Knocked away.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Offensive rebound. Curry gets it to fall inside.
Excellent touch by Stephen Curry. What a smooth offensive player.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Conley. There's a screen. Shoots over Curry. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Come on, Steph! Ridiculous!
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Randall against Butler. From the arc. And Julius Randle good for 3. Randall's got 7 now in this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And it's Butler missing. Minnesota's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Reed kicks to Conley. Pass to Randall. Over Payton. And there's Randall on the assist from Conley. Conley's got 5 assists in the game.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Payton. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Timberwolves leading by 7. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Drops in the tray. DiVincenzo's got 6.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Outside Curry. To stop the run. Count that one.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
Outside Conley. Reed with a screen on Curry. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for the Timberwolves.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Podziemski with it, defended by DiVincenzo. Payton inside. Rebound by Alexander Walker. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Reed with a screen on Payton. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Curry dishes to Payton. Back to Curry. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Conley. Out to the wing. Randall against Butler. Lock at 6. Butler against Randall. Warriors with the rebound. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Everything's within Curry's range.
Right, the supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Randall against Butler. Reed with a screen on Butler. Randall passes to Conley. And so it's Minnesota in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Timberwolves leading by 9. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Kuminga out there with Payton, and it's Looney in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Here's Curry. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. Pass to Reed. Lets it go with a 3. That shot missing. And it's the Warriors' ball. 11-point game. Payton finds Curry. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by Payton. Going inside. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's DiVincenzo. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Curry kicks to Hield. Payton outside. Back to Hield. Pass to Payton. Edwards against Curry. To the paint. Here's Looney. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Alexander Walker. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Looney. Kuminga against Clark. Kuminga dishes to Curry. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Edwards with the screen for DiVincenzo. And Reed throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They trail by 11. Kuminga, screen on DiVincenzo. Outside, Kuminga jacks up a 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Pass to Alexander Walker. Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here is Hield. Outside, Payton. To the middle. He is looking for Looney and finds him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Outside, Edwards. Warriors with the rebound. Three-pointer, Payton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Reeves got his 7th rebound here tonight. Edwards drawing the double team. Clark outside. From outside, off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Warriors trail by 12. Now Kirk. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. And the Warriors with some changes. Green he's checked in for. Kevon Looney. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Payton. Timberwolves also changing it up. Gobert he's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Clark. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Minnesota leading by 9. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Shoot 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. 11-point game. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Back to Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Pass to Curry. Here's Podziemski. Defended by DiVincenzo. Healed right side. Randall brings the double team. 5 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. Cans it from downtown. Podziemski's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Edwards. They double him with Green. Randall outside. Mr. Gobert. And yes, it's good. 14 points for Rudy Gobert.
Well, this is exactly where Rudy Gobert looks to score. The more dangerous he becomes, the closer he gets to the basket.
Gobert brings the double team. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Curry. Defended by DiVincenzo. Curry against DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to DiVincenzo. Over Curry. No good off the back of the rim. Warriors trail by 9. Green kicks to Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
I think you pay the consequences if you leave Draymond Green's teammates open. He has a knack for getting the basketball where it needs to be.
Now here's Randall. Randall. It's good on the putback.
Excellent reflexes from Julius Randle. Wow, what a putback.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Moody's checked in for Heel. Daniels is checked in for Minnesota. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Butler. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. Randall outside. No good with the triple. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And at the top of the key, Moody. Green with a screen on Edwards. Here's Podziemski. That shot misses. Great D that time from Edwards. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Wow, how about the offensive performance by Rudy Gobert? This guy feels good right now.
Curry with it. A 3-ball. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Outside Conley. Butler against Randall. Conley with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
It's Curry outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Up top, Curry, over by Conley. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Curry.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Edwards, no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. Here is Edwards. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. With the floater and the foul called on Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Warriors trail by 10. Now Curry. Goes up on the high post. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Rudy Gobert.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
Here's Podziemski. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Podziemski's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Conley for 3. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. With Julius Randle and